If I had to do it over again, I don't know if I'd buy this car. There's a lot of little things that really drive me nuts, and maybe one or two larger issues that I have with this car. For the price point, for how much the Toyota Supra costs, I'm surprised. I'm disappointed, Toyota. I'm going to give you at least 5 reasons why you should reconsider purchasing a Mark V Toyota GR Supra. There's no kick motion for the trunk release. But why isn't there a button? There's nothing to pop open the trunk from the back. I have to take the key out of my pocket. Saying that makes it sound lazy, but compared to all the other cars nowadays and everything else I've had over the past 10 years, this is weird. This is odd. I'm not used to having to take that key out of my pocket just to open the rear trunk. Alternatively, you could also pop the trunk from the door. But be warned, when you press that button, if you close the door, so you open it up, press the button, go back to the trunk, it is going to relatch itself unless you have your door propped open. Automatic climate control. That's great. Every car has it. Every car has it nowadays. Dual zone automatic climate control. Okay. I'd like to adjust the temperature. 74. Wait. Driver's side is adjusted, not the passenger side. Okay, let's put that up there. Let's see, where's my sync button? Wait, there's no sync button? So I have to adjust each one of these individually. Am I nitpicking? Yes. Yes, I'm nitpicking. But really, I mean, Toyota, BMW, whatever, do you not have the capability of putting it in here? Is it not contained in other versions of both the BMW and Toyota? Of course it is. What happened to the sync button? And no, it's not contained within the deep info screen menu. The roof line. So yeah, it's not low as in I don't have the headroom. I have plenty of headroom at 5'11", but the side here comes down fairly low so that if you're up high, it's kind of difficult to look out the window. And when you get in and out of the car, definitely run the chance of bumping your head on this. The roof line is pretty low. Again, not unexpected given it's a sports car. When you come up to a light, if you come up too close or you come up to that white line, whatever it might be, you may not be able to see the light sitting back where you're supposed to. So instead, what I've done is you stop the car sooner. Auto start stop. I know a lot of cars have it nowadays to help with EPA mileage, and it does supposedly improve the mileage and reduces the carbon emissions. Fine, fine. But when I turn it off, I'd like it to stay off. The Toyota Supra doesn't do that. You can turn it off, but as soon as you turn the car off and turn it back on to reuse the car, it turns back on. Fake noises, fake engine noises, exhaust noises to be pumped into the cabin to give you that sporting experience. It's not new. A lot of manufacturers do that, but I don't like that. I really don't like it. It should be like a button, a menu option, just turn it off. And it's not. However, I did figure out a way to turn it off. I just want that pure sound of the car. I don't want any funny sounds. And one reason why I really didn't like it is when you put the car into sports mode, it gets pretty intense. And at first I thought it was, you know, something that people would hear outside the car too, and it sounds a little obnoxious. So I'd quickly turn it off inside the neighborhood. Little did I know until I finally deactivated the active sound design that it was just all fake noises being pumped into the cabin. Now, you can't change it within the menus, but I changed it using Beamer code. There's a lot you can do with Beamer code. I'll leave a link in the description below. I did do a video in which I changed these things, and if you're interested, go take a look at it so you can make your Supra a little bit more customized to your liking. This is rather a big thing if you really drive spirited with the Mark V Toyota Supra. Although it has great acceleration, great steering feel, it feels really smooth and nice on the roads. One thing with the handling, it does have sharp handling, but when you start driving aggressive with uneven roads, uneven pavement, or really driving aggressively up to the limits, the rear end of this car gets a little dancy, a little jitterish. I purchased this 2023 in part because Toyota performed some tweaks to both the steering and to the suspension. And I had heard about the jitteriness of the rear end under hard cornering, spirited driving, and I was hoping that that wouldn't be the case for the 2023. I think some people have mentioned you put on different size width tires and that helps out. You lower the car on springs or coilovers, that has improved and reduced the amount of jitteriness. But something that I think for some of you who really are looking to do some serious driving with the Supra, something for you to consider. Now, would these stop me from purchasing this car again? No, absolutely not. I'm happy with this purchase, but they are things that are annoying enough that, like the trunk, it's annoying, it comes up. The good thing is, I think all of these, most of these, are easily fixed by Toyota if they want to. With that said, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I want to thank you very much for joining, and until next time.